Use the dictionary on a collection or on a join or view to either update the data and get it ready for analysis or to understand where your data is coming from. I'm on OpEx data, which is a collection. When I right-click, I can access my dictionary. My dictionary has default fields, but you can customize the way your dictionary is viewed by dragging the columns to the left and to the right. The first three columns here are the label, type, and name. Label, you can update as a user. This is what is going to show to the rest of the organization. So if I want account to read as customer, I can change that here. Type is important to go through and make sure that all your data types are set correctly. So for instance, with this doc date, you might not want it to show as a timestamp. You may want it to show as an actual date. Another common column is hidden. You can choose whether or not you have fields shown or not shown to other users. The last two on a collection that are important to consider is the description and the aggregate columns. Description is something that you, as the owner of the collection, can provide notes about that field or even about the collection in general. So in this case, I know that I'm going to take my OpEx data and likely combine it with a lot of other different collections. So in my description on each one of these fields, I want to list the source of that data. In this case, NetSuite data. Aggregate is the final column that I'll touch on within a collection. You can choose field by field how you want that field to react when rolled up. So for instance, if I'm considering the OpEx value on a roll-up, I want it to sum. Now, as I go and I look at that OpEx number and I roll it up by month, it's summing all of those values together. Now let's consider how you would use the dictionary on a join. I'm on the per worker join that's taking a lot of different collections and pulling them together. So I'm going to right click and open up the dictionary. You'll notice on this join, I have my label, my type, and my name. I'm able to update the label on a join to make the label of that field a little bit more applicable based on the audience that I'm serving. I can also come in here and still hide or include or exclude different fields. The nice thing here is I actually get a description and a source for the fields that I'm pulling in. So in this case, my OpEx, which name is net and label is operating expense, is described as coming from NetSuite. Since I do have joins, you'll notice that the join collection and the join field is updated here. And again, in any one of these collections, I can update my view by moving the columns to the left and to the right. We'll touch on a number of these functions in other how-to videos, but if a field is calculated, if a field is a part of a hierarchy, if a field is a reference table field or a time series field, you really get the history of each field of data that shows up in a collection, a join, or a view. So don't discount the dictionary and check it out today.